Renowned for its versatility and lush aroma, cauliflower can be substituted in many traditional recipes, but to boost their nutrient payload without compromising on flavor. Cauli-fried rice, pellets, and more. But if you're looking to maximize the health benefits of this dimple delicacy. Hey everybody, welcome back to Pixel Junkies.
Oh my god. Cauliflower is awful.
Is it?
Yeah, objectively it's not great. I'll eat it. I've eaten it many times, but objectively, as a thing, it's awful.
Uh-oh.
Like I think maybe the problem is, here's the problem, and we've gotten into this before. Vegan food sucks.
Yeah. Emily's not gonna like that.
Huh?
Emily's not gonna like that.
Well, you know, whatever. Let me defend myself. Vegan food sucks because it's marketed at. No, what are you wasting your cloud juice for?
I'm trying to get over there, Aaron. Calm down.
Oh, you're trying to hop across the clouds.
Yeah, this is the clod hopping.
Oh man, part 3 of the cloud hop series or whatever.
This is so dumb.
But vegan food markets itself as something that is not, because like I remember my sister's not vegan, but she eats a lot of like vegan dishes, because she's not massive on the animal farming industry and all that stuff, and rightly so. But the fuck going on in there? There's Leia. Open the door. She coming back in. They just kind of gloss over that in the movie as well, by the way. There's a fucking vacuum of space. Just open the door and let her in.
Yeah.
Like, sure, okay. Even though the reason that everybody got sucked out in the first place because there was a hole.
It's a baseball glove there.
But my sister made this cheese, quote, it was literally called cheese sauce, vegan cheese sauce and dip. So you had like these vegan, whatever it was, like tortillas or something. Nice. Some sort of dipping substrate, chip of some sort that was vegan, in the vegan variety.
So there was a door on this.
Oh, but I mean, there you go. Nice.
I'm gonna just say that was locked from this side.
Super light, yeah. Retcon, it was locked the whole time. Jorgen Thorstein.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And anyway, this cheese sauce was made out of cauliflower. Now I don't know if you've ever had cheese, but
I have.
I wouldn't
love cheese.
I wouldn't say that it tastes like cauliflower, or in fact has the texture of cauliflower, or in fact any of the physical properties that cauliflower possesses. So when somebody tells you this is a cheese sauce, and you take your chip and you dip it into this cheese sauce, and it breaks apart into like a mash, and you scoop it up, and you're looking at it, and it's just like this yellow stained powdery grossness. You're like,
yeah,
this is the most ossified fucking Pompeii looking cheese I've ever seen in my fucking life. And you eat it, and it tastes nothing like cheese. It has none of the stringy gooiness of cheese, and you're like, this is fucking gross. Who eats this and enjoys it? Now, on the other hand, if you called it cauliflower dip, suddenly it's more appetizing because it's not intended to possess the properties of cheese or a cheese sauce. It's intended to possess the properties of cauliflower, which, oh my god, cauliflower has. So a cauliflower dip would be way more appetizing. I don't like the idea of like deliberately baiting you into something that it clearly isn't. It's like, oh man, you'll never be able to tell this isn't meat. It's like, yes, I can. It tastes like bread.
Yeah, just, I've had some vegan stuff. Like I've had what's it called? What's tofu turkey? What's the
tofurkey or whatever? That's awful.
Yeah.
Like
now I've had it like a sandwich, like sliced, like deli.
Yeah, I mean it's
fucking come back, you damn coward thing.
It's okay. But the problem with vegan stuff is they just like hammer on the seasoning to like hide the fact that it's not the thing it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So,
I have a pretty weak palate anyway, so.
The tofurkey stuff, if you just eat it by itself, it tastes like bread. If you put it on a sandwich with no sauce or anything, it just tastes like a slice of bread between two slices of bread.
I don't know if I'm making any fucking progress here.
Probably not. But who cares? We'll get 1,000 videos out of this, and Rory will be all about it. We'll get 34 videos, and then it'll be the longest series we've ever done.
I really hope that this is like, there isn't actually anything wrong, and everyone's just on break or something, and they come back and everything's fucking clod-hoppered to shit, and they gotta spend hours cleaning it up, because you know it's sticky.
It's just like, yeah, it's solid when you spray it down, but if you leave it for a couple hours, it just starts to dissolve.
Ugh.
It just becomes like real cummy, translucent grossness. It's just like when maybe this doesn't normally happen, but there was these like ice cream bars or something that Dad bought once, and I put one in my freezer, and every now and then when we record, I turn the fridge off, and oh man, it will fucking gouge right in the middle of the screen. I love doing that shit in games, like put the smallest ding on something, so if it's a game obviously, so nobody's ever going to use it, but just the idea of it being ruined in the slightest possible way, but being completely written off.
Yeah,
that's great. Anyway, this
it's still there. Like fuck me.
This,
he comes. I'm pretty sure I just killed him. That was what that monster was. But like, I like the idea that he comes back. He's like, all right, time to enjoy my new TV.
Throw one Dan right in the middle.
No!
I gotta replace the whole fucking panel.
God fucking damn it!
Jesus Christ.
So what was the point of coming in here?
You gotta get the Thor stains or whatever.
I got it, and now I don't know what
Guardians
to do.
3. Remember when Thor was in Guardians 3? And then they found Gamora again because it made sense. And they're like, Thor's like, hey, let's get Black Widow.
I can hack
and
this, okay.
Peter's like, no. And anyway, so this ice cream bar melted.
Fucking get in there, you damn thing.
Because this one particular time I forgot to turn the fridge back on until the next day.
God damn it.
I ran out of time. And so I opened the wrapper after this ice cream had refrozen, and it was just like sponge. It wasn't like ice cream at all. And like the flavor was gone, the color was gone, everything was gone about it. Just like a fucking frozen sponge. It was disgusting. That's kind of like what vegan food is for normal shit. It's just awful.
If you need supplies,
I mean, we got a new thing.
here's a reminder.
We already got in there.
Alright, so I got a supply code for something. The fuck is this?
It's a Clod Man. Frosty the Clod Man or whatever.
Yeah.
Clod the Frosty Man. Jellied Eats? Is that what it said?
Jellied eels, I think is what it said.
Oh, gross. Yeah, Rory and Andrew moving on, I guess. They're growing up.
Well, to be fair, Rory's moving away soon.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I
Well, I think he's
that.
planning on moving away in August. Sometime to go to Toronto, and Andrew's just super busy all the time with work because he has to work like 12-hour shifts.
He's an old man, so he just sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
Likes to go to bed at 7 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah. I thought there was something in there, but it's a fucking mirror.
It was me the whole time or whatever. Because we just recently had our anniversary, and I totally forgot about it.
Did we?
Yep.
Which
we're going on 6 years.
Oh my god.
6 years. Yeah, last
We're still
week.
only got like 3 views.
Monday this week, May 13th. I believe was the date our first video came out.
Makes me so sad.
I believe it was either the date the first video came out or when we actually started
So
like
much
recording and
wasted
stuff.
time.
I mean, the whole point of this isn't success and fame, although it would be nice. But the whole point of it is just to hang out and have a good time.
Listen, the whole point of this was so that I could get famous, get hired by Rooster Teeth, meet Barbara. She dumps me and rejects me severely, and then I'm like, okay, that's no matter. And then I meet Ilana. She rejects me as well, and then I come home to Newfoundland in defeat. That was the whole point of this. That's the only reason I joined.
So when you joined in 2014, isn't Ilana like talking about Ilana Pierce from IGN now?
From Funhouse.
Well, she works at Funhouse now, yes. You know, because of the internet of comedy gameplay, the circles are so small. Isn't she like 22?
She's 25.
Is she?
Yep.
I was gonna say because like she would have been really young when you started your mission there.
To be fair, when I started here, I was only like 23.
What year were you born?
I was born 92.
Oh, okay, so she was a year younger than you.
Oh, cool, sweet.
I like that I Google searched Ilana Pierce's age, and Google said about 26. Like, you know her day, you know the year, but you say about 26. Okay.
Again, that was entirely for comedic effect.
Oh, okay.
It's not like
I mean, she does get bonus brownie points for being Australian, in my book.
For being Australia.
Yeah. No, not being Australia. She's not the whole continent.
Isn't she?
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
But the Australian accent gets lots of points.
It's all right for me. Like I don't mind it. But I'm not like over the moon.
Oh, so what's your favorite accent then? If you're going just for straight up your dream girl here, you're assembling being as misogynistic as possible. And you got to pick an accent.
First, it's
like?
a guy.
Okay. This is 2019. You gotta be a woman.
Sexiest accents. Irish accents up there for me. I like Russian, like Eastern European Russian accents.
Really, Russian?
What?
Russian?
Yeah.
All right. I wouldn't have picked that as a sexy accent, but you each to their own.
I don't know. It's like it sounds for me, fierce.
I mean, I guess so. I don't know. That doesn't. I guess that's kind of telling about you then in that sense.
The fuck does that mean?
Well, you like scary women, I guess. Apparently,
I don't like scary women. I like strong women.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be. It's like you don't need to be super like a bodybuilder to be a strong person.
I didn't mean bodybuilder. I meant strength of character.
Yeah, but anyway, it's like Finnish for me. It's like anti-Australian. It's a gross accent.
I don't.
Sorry to Finnish people, but it's kind of. I mean, I'm sure I sound gross.
I don't I don't like Canadian accents.
Canadian
and I don't like
accents
French Canadian accents. French accents are all right. Spanish accents I find sexy.
Newfoundland accent is terrible, which is where we're from. Most mainland Canadian accents are fucking awful. Yeah, I mean it's all really different dialects and stuff as well. For the like, if you're gonna go like a sexy Irish accent, then it's gonna be like Saoirse Ronan.
Yeah.
Not like hitting you over the head with the diddly dee or whatever. But just enough to be like, yeah, okay, I'm into that.
Again, it doesn't super matter for me. It's more the tone of the voice than the actual accent.
Who played Luna Lovegood? Whoever that is. I can't remember her name.
I forget her name. She was a gem though. I saw somebody took a screenshot of the fifth Harry Potter movie where they're doing Dumbledore's army, the DA, where Harry's teaching all the kids, basically like self-defense and stuff. And he says, Harry gets up in front of the whole crowd and he says, "I have never in my fucking life seen a more worthless pack of students in my life. The fact that I now have to train each and every one of you makes me sick to my stomach. Not you, Luna, of course, dear. You're a treasure, and we're happy to have you."
Her name is Vanna Lynch.
Apparently, from what I was told, about like Harry Potter and stuff.
She's a vegan.
What?
That she's a vegan.
Is she?
Apparently. Not the character, but the actual actress.
Apparently she was she was just a big fan of the book series, and it was like her first time, like she wasn't a actress.
Yeah.
There was some story about that where
I think I know. She was just like some random normal person.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't particularly wealthy, maybe even just more on the poor side of things.
Yeah.
And she was just a big fan, so they're like J.K. cast her in the movie.
Yeah.
I think I heard that. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's a cool story if it is.
Yeah.
Also, J.K., stop fucking ruining your established lore with.
Yeah, Twitter I still like J.K., but the problem is she's ashamed for whatever reason. She's ashamed of the fact that she wrote a book and started writing a book in the '90s when social cues were different. Like you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, social norms.
Social norms were different. So
like not everybody needs to be gay.
Yeah.
Not everybody needs to be like a
Now,
vegan.
I think Dumbledore as a character works as a gay person because
I just feel like the idea of it is you don't need to bring it up.
Well, it makes his kind of feud with Grindelwald much more interesting if they were also lovers.
But it could also just be something that you read into.
It could be. I mean, I definitely don't think he was written like that originally. I think that's something that she added in later on. For whatever,
like you could see the tension there and go like, yeah, okay.
Where do I go?
Go to the waypoint.
The waypoint. All right, I'll go to the fucking waypoint. This is where I gotta go.
Okay, so what does it say?
I need an EVA suit to get through there. I cannot make one, or I don't know where it is.
So where's it? We have objectives.
The objectives are: find Dr. Calvino's workshop key card.
Can you like...
And access Dr. Calvino's workshop. So Dr. Calvino's workshop keycard is on Dr. Calvino. I'm positive. He's out there. He got caught in the explosion that tore the space station a new asshole. He's floating around in zero G. His organs been yanked out of his fucking asshole. I gotta try and get in there, but I can't do it because I don't have a fucking spacesuit. How the fuck do I get down here? Oh my god, get through the fucking door! Holy fuck, yes. Okay, here we go.
Alright, we got it. We found it. We're making that propulsion
Holy
upgrade.
Jesus.
All this time. Alright, now we got a jetpack or whatever with a computer fan on the side of it, which totally works in space.
Did you see a beam of light?
No.
Okay, that's
That was
neat.
probably like your HUD upgrade in your cum pack or whatever it is.
Okay,
back to
now
the
to get
door.
out of here. I bet I still won't be able to get out of here. You need a fucking helmet.
Oh man, the door's unlocked somehow because it's a game knows you did a thing.
Probably should have quick saved. Oh,
Yeah, and it's probably a checkpoint.
yeah. What a fucking nerd.
Yeah,
Look at
what a
this fucking
dumb
guy.
headpiece.
Ooh, look at my new sunglasses.
Like one of them Gokhan power meters, whatever they're called.
First off, they're called fucking scouters. Shut your fucking whore mouth. Second off, that looks nothing like a scouter.
Well, it's blue.
Scouters aren't blue. Well, they are.
Well,
blue,
I don't know
suppose.
about the series then. So anyway, Luna Lovegood or whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna put gay characters in your thing, I feel like, or you know, mixed race or ethnic people, whatever you're doing with your characters, I feel like it doesn't matter unless their relationship is like a crucial point to the plot. Then
Yeah.
don't bring it up.
And that's the thing. Like, well, it doesn't. You don't have to make it up. Just don't make a big deal of it. It'd be like having a character bring. Oh, fucking Jesus.
Or yeah, don't make a big deal out. Like if you're in a video game or something, they're under romance options. Then you can have a character
Hang on,
say
wait.
like
To
"Aw."
navigate 0G, to thrust and boost thrust, and to brake. Yeah, I'm of the opinion that a character's like you shouldn't base a character solely around one thing, like their race or their sexuality or something like that.
or
Except-
anything in general.
Well, no, except unless the story you're trying to tell is based on that thing. So if you're just telling the story about a gay
Yes.
man struggles to come to his own, like, accept his own sexuality or be accepted by society or whatever, then obviously, yeah, that's a big, defining,
Yeah.
that, you need to make that aspect, a major part of his character. But if you're just writing a character who happens to be gay for whatever reason, have it come up every now and again, like see him holding hands with a guy or talking about a date or whatever, but don't make a big fucking Jesus deal out of it. It'd be like a guy coming across as, like, overly straight. It would be just very weird. You know what I mean? Like, why are you being so weird about this? Like, why are you being so, like, it's not, you're not coming to some sort of conclusion about yourself as an individual. You're not, this isn't some defining aspect of your personality. You're just straight and you're just hammering it into us. So, like, there's no point, like, you know what I mean? Like, the story you're telling is not about him being straight, but you're pushing his sexuality as if that's a major aspect of his character. It is an important part of his character, but it's not, like, the biggest part.
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck me. How long does it take to get to?
Speaking in context of Harry Potter, this is kind of where I was coming from. Is that guy's head all smashed in or whatever? Yeah, nice.
Petri dish.
It
Wasn't the guy I'm looking for? Oh, for fuck's sake.
So it was what you were supposed to do, but as a bait and switch were you supposed to get something from him?
I'm supposed to get something from this guy, Dr. Lorenzo.
Yeah, but why did you
Calvin.
have to come out to that body? Did you get a key card or
I
something?
thought I'm looking for a human corpse. That said a human corpse. I immediately charged towards that. His body's over here. I just didn't look up that way because I'm like, oh, he's over this way.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was a bit farther away from the thing that you were looking at. But anyway.
Oh, I can boost.
Yeah, in the context of Harry Potter, I feel like sexuality rarely comes up. There are a couple of like couples in the movies, or books or whatever you're referring to, but it never, like, it's those characters kind of figure that shit out. Like, I guess if it's in a game or something, you could have a character be like, if there are romance, like I'm thinking of like Mass Effect or something, where a character would be like, hey, do you want to, I don't know, grab a coffee sometime or something, and just be like, we can hang out, but just to let you know, I'm
That
not.
great Harry Potter moment.
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking like how you could kind of slide it into casual dialogue and it not be hitting you over the head with it.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Just
Harry...
be like, I'm, just so you know, I'm not gay, and you're like, oh, okay, like.
I mean, Hermione
And
and
that would be
Ron were in love with each other for most of the series, and their romance was a running subplot, but it was less about them being straight and more just them being in love. You know what I mean? They weren't hitting you
Yeah.
with the fact that they were heterosexual. They were hating over the fact that they're teenagers in love and they're awkward as fuck about it.
Yeah, and I feel like you could do that with any couple. The only time it becomes abrasive is when somebody's gay or somebody's straight, and those two characters like don't mix. You know.
Well, I'm a big fan of the Key and Peele skit where one of the characters, they're playing this like aggressively gay man, like super gay, and he's eating dick popsicles and like he's got dick earrings and stuff, and he's talking to his coworker, and the coworker's like visibly uncomfortable because the guy has like dicks hanging off of him, and he's, oh, I get it, you don't fucking like me because I'm gay. Is that it, you homophobe? And then afterwards, the guy stands up, the other guy, and he meets his boyfriend. And like, he's like, oh, this is my boyfriend. Anyway, we gotta go. And they walk away. And then the guy with the dicks hanging off him says, oh, he wasn't homophobic. I'm just an asshole.
Yeah. I like to not really build on that. It's kind of even more of an asshole move. But I like the episode of Grand Tour when I think it was Jesus Christ, where they went to Colombia and they did a whole like gay bit with Jeremy. Like he was driving the convertible Jeep, and James and Richard were saying like, it's like the third most gay vehicle in the world or something, like a convertible Jeep with big wheels on it. And so then like the first time that they were there, they ended up cutting the legs off his pants, so he had like turbo short jeans the whole time he was there.
It's a Sunday morning in a Spanish-speaking country. It's 8:15 a.m. Chances of a trouser shop being open? Nil.
And then like that episode got a lot of flack from like the gay community for being homophobic, just because they're throwing a lot of shade at gays, I guess. Meanwhile, the test driver that they have is a lesbian, and she was pretty quick to point out like, they're not homophobic at all.
I mean, there is a difference between and this is a fine line, and it differs from person to person. There is a difference between being homophobic and making something in good humor. You know what I mean? In that case, I think they were making a joke in good humor, because I don't actually believe that they're gay. But at the same time, Top Gear has pushed the fucking limit.
Oh, I mean, they do that, but
beyond acceptability with their humor before.
I mean, but they do that with everybody, not just gay
people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, fuck, how many times has Jeremy had to come up in front of Parliament and be like, I'm sorry, I was a knob.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that he pisses off everybody, not just, like, hammering on gay people or anything. Yeah. But I liked his defense.
I can't wait for this entire area to be fucking littered with bad guys now.
Oh, yeah, I'll respawn, I'm sure. Like Castlevania style, or what I kept Metroidvania. I liked his defense, though, when people were aiming accusations that Jeremy was homophobic. His response was, I can't be homophobic because I watch lesbians on the internet all the time.
That's hilarious.
It's like, well, he got you there.
Just because you like lesbian porn doesn't mean that you... But yeah, it's a funny bit.
I mean, if you like lesbian porn,
finally, we're making
you can't be homophobic,
progress.
though, if you like lesbian porn. It's true.
I'm gonna... You know what? I'm not gonna touch that one.
That's true.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
Well, I mean, see, like racism and homophobia and all that, like, what does that mean? Like in modern times, what does homophobia mean? Does it mean you're just afraid of gay people? Does it mean you actively dislike gay people? You disagree with, like, what does it mean?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question. See, I'm pretty straight, so I'm very far removed from this.
I would assume that it be because it's a phobia, it's a fear of gay people.
Yeah, I mean, that's technically what it is, but I suppose, like, I assumed you were asking like a clever...
Google's definition. Clever. Google's definition is having or showing a dislike of or prejudice against homosexual people.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to be like, what does that entail? And I don't know.
Well, I just like the modern definition of it, because I feel like there's a lot of different modern takes on different types of things in that sense now, with like people trying to be progressive and accepting of different people's ways of living. I think that's great, but in terms of like what is making a joke at a gay person's expense homophobic? Like, and it's the same with like transgendered or black or black people as example, but even just other races in general, Hispanic, Asian. If you make a black joke, does that make you racist?
Okay, first off, I'm only half paying attention because I'm also trying to play the game, so I'm really not in the best state to be talking about deep, complex issues here. But
Or would you say no?
I feel like that's a trick.
Well, not really. Because I feel like...
Because I wasn't really listening to what you were saying.
Well, I feel like it's just a bait. Like, if somebody doesn't know who you are and you make it like a joke about Asian people or something, they'll probably assume that it's racist or has a racist intent. But if you have, like, an Asian friend, you probably make jokes at each other's expense all the time.
Oh, yeah. Like,
So
Sandy makes fun of my... Sandy makes fun of my... power. What do you mean there's no power? Turn the fuck on. Sandy makes fun of the fact that I'm dyslexic all the time.
Yeah, but you're not... Well, I mean, I guess that's sort of the same thing. But on a
Well,
different level.
I'm not saying, like, obviously being dyslexic,
Your
somebody
white
making
people
fun of you
struggles
having
are more
a minor learning disability is way better. Well, I don't know about that, but like,
Yeah.
It's not as bad as somebody being racist towards
No,
you.
but on that same vein, if it was
Yeah.
somebody you didn't know made a dyslexic joke, you would assume the intent was malicious, right? Like, it's hard to know somebody's intent without knowing who they are and what they like. If the first thing somebody says to you is something that offends you, not offends, but insults your core as a person, you're going to assume that it's an attack and not meant in jest. I feel like that's kind of the view of the internet. People not knowing other people and saying whatever the hell they want because there's no consequences on the internet.
Well, what can I connect to?
You gotta hack the modem.
I'm fucking doing it, Aaron. It takes time. RX Serbian 1018.
Man, we gotta restore the matrix. Oh man, we got to 1018. Sweet. Looking glass. So is that the tech? That's probably the technology that they had on your Windows.
Yeah.
It's called Looking Glass. Nice.
Okay. Video playback. Let's test phase 1. I want to see what this is.
This is Iron Man all the way through to Avengers 1.
Oh, that's cool.
Light field capture looks a little hot.
Oh man, is that you?
The handheld.
Morgan Wu?
Did you take it?
No.
Sounds like a Dr. Zeus book.
Yesterday we... Nonsense.
I guess you forgot.
It's the mimics are attacking or whatever.
Oh.
Is what that's showing.
Sweet.
I really don't know what the story is here.
There's a space station and mimics attacked it somehow.
Yeah.
You're leaving?
And that's it.
I thought we were done.
I suppose it's late after all. Go.
Probably should have done that.
What about
What about me?
I was checking the audio for a second.
I'll finish.
Right. I guess
I
I'll
mean,
see
you
you
probably
later.
don't need that, I guess.
Yeah, you guess.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
oh, yeah,
Oh,
You're
cool.
always saying, I guess.
Ah.
That works.
I'd like to know, like, the
I'll see
trickery. What's
you
the
later,
technical
I
trickery
guess.
going on
You're
here?
a scientist.
Is the like how is
Good
this
night, Dr. Calvino.
doing? It must just be running like two different maps at the same time, and the frame is kind of clipping it.
Yeah. I'm probably going to miss something because I've smashed this glass here now. Oh, shit.
Oh, he poisoned her coffee or whatever, and that's where the mimics came from. He fired them into her cup. Fucking do something already.
There's a thing.
Oh man, I bet. Remember that like a couple episodes ago that you lost that buddy down inside the railing. He got lost between like a gap in the stairs, and there's no way anybody will ever find him again. He's just gonna He's gonna rot into a pile of mush, and everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is that smell?" That's that buddy, I bet. I think that was him. Oh.
There he goes.
Oh, what the fuck? How did any of that happen? He's gonna stink, and they're never gonna know where it's coming from.
No, he was outside floating in space. Ow. Fuck.
That was him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, so his cup was here,
Well,
and
nobody remembers.
I fucking
melted under the
hawked
stairs
it
again.
somewhere. And
Do you need the
now it's
cup?
gone forever.
Do you need the cup?
I want to get in that fucking space, because there's probably goodies in
It's
there.
a good thing that this game allows you to fucking whip story important objects into the fucking middle of nowhere. God damn it.
Maybe a regular cup will work.
Maybe any object.
Nope. Fish just went to lay it down and smashed
It's
it.
been fucking supersonic into the table.
You're gonna go back and see where I hucked that to, and you're gonna be like, it's here.
You ran past it 400 times. When was the last save? When did you last save?
Probably when I came in here, so not that long ago, to be honest. Oh, there it is.
Oh man, fuck me. Alright, sweet. I really hope we needed this. Okay, thank Christ.
Okay, so we got Neuromon,
And a key card, perfect. Alright, well I guess we'll find out what that key card does on the next episode.
Yep.
Unless we already knew what it did and I'm not paying attention.
I think it's over here somewhere.
Okay.
All
Alright,
right.
Thanks for watching everybody. We'll see you then.
Yep. Bye.
Goodbye.